Incredible. I'd like to apologize for Random's hat choice. This was not my choice of hat. I like to wear the cracked egg hat. I think we want this. I think we want this. I'm from Tennessee, smiley face. Be a bald piece. It's just a little tortilla chip. I just got a tortilla chip on my head. And he's dipping me in the salsa. Just a little waffle cone. I know you sickos are out there, by the way. Stand up and be counted. Who out there, when they go to an ice cream parlor, doesn't spring for the waffle cone? As your therapist and life coach, I'm here to tell you, you're worth the waffle cone, okay? If it's $1 for the regular cone that is made out of packing peanuts, and it's $2 for the waffle cone, get the waffle cone. It's honestly one of the smallest upsells to maximize the enjoyment of the treat that you could ever get. You're worth it, okay? If you want to get a bowl instead because you don't want to get messy or whatever, that's fine. You can get the bowl. But do not let me catch you eating good ice cream out of a shitty cone, okay? At least get the waffle cone. You don't have to get the chocolate glaze with the sprinkles around the top of it, but at least that's the whole reason that the ice cream parlor smells so good is because of the waffle cone. It's like walking into a Subway and going like, hey, give me a foot-long cold cut combo on flatbread. You got to get the Italian herbs and cheese. It is known. Like, I'm of the opinion, personally, freeze this for a second. I'm of the opinion they shouldn't even sell the non-waffle. Once they invented the waffle cone, that's my guy right there. That's my guy. Once they invented the waffle cone, they should have been like, throw that styrofoam in the trash. We don't need it anymore. It's like the same reason that once we invented gasoline, we stopped using the Fred Flintstone car, where you power it with your own feet. We don't need it anymore. Just permanent waffle cones. That's it. Sugar cone, though, I'll be honest, I don't think I've had a sugar cone. I don't think I've had one. Let me go a little sicko mode on this. I think this one's got a chance. Where's your egg hat? Listen, I bought every hat in the game that didn't cost real money, and then hit the randomize button that they just added, and now I can't get it back. So I'm hoping I'm going to have to submit like a tech support ticket. Unfortunately. Sugar cone is the regular cone? Which one is the one it's literally made out of like pale yellow styrofoam? That's the sugar cone? The wafer? Yeah, it's more like a wafer. That's called the sugar cone? I don't think I've ever had a cake cone. That sounds delicious. Is a cake cone like a cake donut? Because I love a cake donut. But I also love a flour donut. I mean, I have to say, what's my favorite type of donut? The one that's in front of me right now. The one that any donut's okay if you're buying. -2, -2, -2. Okay, sure. -2. You're going to need some more attack at some point. I don't know how we're going to do that, but you're going to need it. Good luck. You'll need it. Yeah, I'm into fitness. So true. Fitting this donut in my mouth, comma, in Ketchikan, Alaska. Plunger head. They put real money into the game. Points and laughs. Imagine not being in the green on Super Auto Pets. Couldn't be me. Anyway, why don't you take some of that for now? Oh, wait, here we go. I play SAP as a child, but found it to be too simple to be useful in real life. A mere 8x8 grid, no fog of war, no technology tree, no random map or spawn position, only 2 players, both sides exactly the same pieces, etc. Polytopia addresses these limitations. So true. One of the smartest things I've ever read, personally. Absolutely true. No falsehoods detected. Hey, let's try something like this. I love it. I'm rolling. Ooh, I love it even more. Kaiser Chief's voice. Every day I love it more and more. +2, huh? You say so. Hey, I'm going a little sicko mode on this one. Yeah, that's where I want to be. No one said +2? Some people were saying +2. Listen, listen. Green's not your color, okay? There's no reason to be jealous. Some people were saying it. It was a great snipe. It was a great snipe. Can't deny it. If you were the lead singer of REM, your team would be called Michael Snipe. Sure. +2? Really? You guys like the mid-90s alt-rock references? All right, I'll try to make some more. Stop sniping me, dude! Don't tase me, bro. I'm here to say it, though. It's been 15 years. They shouldn't have tased that guy. He was literally just like... He was just a guy. They really shouldn't have. They'd already tackled him, exactly. He didn't... It was a punitive tase. You're not supposed to tase in a punitive way. You're supposed to tase to when there's a threat. You skunk me, I'll skunk you. Oh, I'm in trouble, aren't I? Oh, no, 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 no! You ever see like a video of the cops tasing someone, though, and they don't get tased? I remember there was a video, I think it was from Toronto, outside of an M&M frozen meat shop, where the cops are trying to like calm down a guy with no shirt on. They hit him with a taser, and he says something like, he's like actually like a Metal Gear Rising enemy. He says, "That shit doesn't work on me, man," or something like that. It sends a shiver down your spine when you watch the video. It's scary, man. Okay, I guess they weren't calming him down by hitting him with a taser. That's sorry. The phrasing was doing a lot of work on that one, but you get what I mean. They were trying to incapacitate him and remove the threat. I'm just gonna buff you. We'll get you going next time. I feel like this team's got a chance. You can't break these cuffs. I can... Cops, I hate to say, it's obviously like the most exploitative show that's ever existed. That's an all-timer clip, though. I can break these cuffs. You can't break those cuffs. Appreciate your cooperation now. It is an incredible clip. I will say at least cops knew it was garbage. Live PD is unwatchable because they act like they're performing a public service. Like I watched some episodes on a hotel television of Live PD with my parents. It's always shit like, we take you live to Nashville where Officer Sanchez is arresting someone for pissing on the side of a Quiznos. And you're like, just leave him be, man. He just had to go. And like the whole thing is just like propaganda. He jaywalked on the way? Listen. Okay, get his ass. I'm gonna listen. Okay, I'm gonna try a snake. Just because I'm being bullied into taking it. Jaywalking is a fake crime. Me, when we had a monsoon in Vancouver yesterday and I was driving to pick up my kid from daycare. Why does everybody in Vancouver on the worst days of the year wear all black clothes in the middle of a rainstorm and jaywalk? Me, 3 hours later, when I went to the grocery store and looked at what I was wearing, shit. Black North Face windbreaker, black Lululemon pants, dark brown Blundstones, black baseball hat. And I'm like, I can't wait for the light to turn. I can't wait for the light to turn. It's a monsoon out here. I'll just do a little jaywalking never hurt anybody. I can't. We just have to buff. We buff and we pineapple. I drink and I know things. Keep taking your buffs. No Arc'teryx? Kate was looking up some Arc'teryx stuff. Because I told her that I picked up our daughter from daycare. This is like 3 months ago. And literally every other parent at the daycare was wearing Arc'teryx gear. And then she looked it up. I had no idea. I knew Arc'teryx was expensive. I had no idea that the jackets were like $1,000. I thought they might be like $400. I know they have like a lifetime warranty and stuff like that. Like they were telling stories at the daycare. This is if you want to know what it's like to live in Vancouver, you just talk about Arc'teryx and Blundstones a lot. But one of the parents at daycare was like, my husband had an Arc'teryx jacket from like 2003. He ripped it on his own car keys. And then he just called the company and they were like, yeah, no problem. We'll send you another one. That is crazy. I mean, I've probably spent more money on jackets that have broken than that one dude spent on his Arc'teryx jacket that then has lasted him forever. But free advertisement for Arc'teryx? It's crazy, man. Why don't you rep Summit Ice? I don't go like on glacier climbs. I've never had to buy outdoorsy clothes before. Also, I gotta say, I was talking to Corey about how I ripped my Lulus, showed my damn Spanx off at the old spaghetti factory, and then Corey said, Lulu, here you go. Lulus are old, man. That's Corey's into like the raw denim stuff. He puts his jeans in the freezer. He'll tell you. He says the new thing is there's a local pant manufacturer called Duer, D-U-E-R. They make unbreakable, stylish pants with a gusseted groin. And I'm like, honestly, I was like, I gotta check that shit out. I gotta make my way down to Kitsilano and see what's going on at the Duer showroom. I do need some new pants. The Lulus, one of the Lulus is fine. The other one didn't even last 6 months. Now, I will say, in the Lululemon company's defense, their social media team did tweet me and say, why don't you come into the store? We'll see what we can do. And I went straight up Truth Social on them in my head. If I, simply put, I would not waste my time going to your store. I would rather just purchase pants from a store that don't break. Now, you made some pants that were not as good as I was told to believe that they were, and now I've got to cancel my afternoon appointments to go to your store so you can give me a pair of pants I already bought in the first place? Come on. I don't even want you to level. You don't need it. Well, how about one of these? How about one of these? How about a roll me? Listen, I'm trying not to get too cocky here. But I will say, like, we can do no wrong this week. Even if we get 8, which it seems likely is going to happen here. 8 is still really good. And I haven't been paying attention at all. That's considering the lack of effort that I've been putting into the runs today, and this is our worst run. That's amazing. It feels good, man. I bought 5 Lululemons because of you. I didn't regret it one bit. Now I'm cutting back on food. Why'd you do this to me? Oh, you're gonna be fine. Unless you're as caked up as I am. The pants are probably going to last you a lifetime. I'm just built different, man. I don't know if it's, like, particularly acidic sweat or just, like, fucked up Mewtwo kinematics or whatever. Too many Peloton rides, but... Be a soft package. I'm telling you, pants don't... The shirts last forever. The pants, they get blown out, like, with reckless abandon. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to buy a mosquito. I'm going to accept that I'm 4 squatted. I'm going to live with it. This seems bad. To shreds? The sacred texts! How come you can't hula hoop if you got the cake? I would say, like, I got the ass, but I don't really know how to use it. No one ever taught me how to use it. You ever heard someone try to explain how to hula hoop? It's like Wayne Gretzky trying to coach hockey. They're like, you just sort of spin it, and then you go, whoa. There's got to be another trick to it. People are just like, you just sort of hold it like this, and then you just go. You draw the rest of the owl. Throw that shit back like you're trying to knock pudding off of a table? What are you talking about? Hold on, wait a minute. I've got to get a hula hoop. I don't think, to be honest with you, in my life, I don't think I've ever thrown it back. I've picked it up a couple of times. I don't think I've ever thrown it back. You might be onto something. Kate, cancel my afternoon appointments. I've got a private twerking lesson on Zoom. Whatever, man. I'm going in. I'm going all in. This is like, it's free money, right? Sell me. Buy me. Cost 1. Sells for 1. Sells for 2. Scientists hate him. Infinite money glitch unlocked. This seems bad. You think Chip has ever thrown it back? You know what I do think is I'm thinking about why you're asking me that question, and I'm thinking about the consequences for your mental health. I don't know, Chip, are you still here? Have you ever thrown it back? Would you would you like to respond to the question? Have you heard the music he listens to? I bet he's thrown it back before. 190 BPM peanut butter jelly time remixed with Harold Budd, Cocteau Twins, Heaven in Las Vegas. There's no way he hasn't thrown it back to that. So I think you gotta go. You gotta be purchased. You gotta be sold. I'm rich. You gotta be bought. I don't know about this one. We don't have, like, any units. We don't have any stats. Snail was free. Yeah, but we didn't lose the round, though. What's the point of having a free snail? We won our last round. You get 1 gold for selling it. Well, then it's not free. It's a rebate. I've been lied to. It's -1. That's better? I know, that's why I wish you had told me that it was a -1 instead of free. Free is like something I don't want that's free is like thanks for the garbage. Something I don't want that gives me money, I'm like, okay, big deal. I'll just throw it in the garbage. I was mismarketed to. Okay, we're on turn 6. I'm going to say freeze me, buy me. Level me. Level me. This is a very strange team. But you know what? People are very strange these days. I knew this one girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out. Put her in a hospital down on Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark. So anyway, how's your sex life? Now we're off to the races, man. Cost 0. Don't mind if I do. Cost 0. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, get your ass to a nunnery. Costs 3? Oh, yeah, okay. That one, we're not getting away with that one. Now what? I don't know, maybe throw another goldfish in here? Good question. Good question. Not that interested. Very interesting. I'd rather have you out. Freeze me, freeze me. No. No, not the duck! That was the only thing you couldn't hit, you piece of junk. You decroded piece of crap. We're gonna scale our problems away, okay? It's an easy buy. That shit is like on the house. We're gonna buff and buff and buff and buff and buff. Honestly, I would just buy you. And then maybe you'll get hit by a crocodile or something. Ruin someone's life. More garlic seems valuable. A skunk seems valuable. A snail. Honestly, forget your ass. You're in. You're in. Okay. Trazom in the chat. Reverse Mozart in the chat. Joker at the baseball game. Snail saved us. Huge. That's gonna, honestly, that might take us to the limit right there. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. What does this say? Do you think Ozzy Osbourne would have been a fan of the Wiggles? Response: motherfucker, Ozzy Osbourne is still alive. That's pretty true. Not mentally, though? I thought he came out with another album, like, last week. Dude, we can win this one. Last year, but yeah. No, I thought he came out with one, like, this year. Have you listened to it? No, I don't listen to anything, much less, like, ass music. Okay, hold on. You gotta go. I'm not insulting Ozzy Osbourne's music from, like, you know, the 70s and also from Black Sabbath. I'm insulting all the shit that he's made from, like, basically the year that I was born onwards. I'm just a dreamer. I dream my life away. Maybe there's a chance. It's a bit of a risk, but what in this life that's worth doing isn't? Ooh. So true, so true. It's one of those things that, like, many people are saying, and yet simultaneously, not enough people are saying it. Not enough. I'm gonna buy ya. I'm gonna sell ya. I'm gonna buy ya. Sell ya something. It is tempting to get a crow and try to get a level 2 dragon. You know what? I think because we have the finances, we have to consider that as a viable option, where we otherwise might not have. Thank you. Sell me. We're gonna run double skunked and double cheeked for a minute here. Freeze your tier 1s if they show up. They did. They did. Honestly, I don't think we're ever getting level 3 peacock. Let's make you cheaper. Please. 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 The peacock is free? Oh, yeah. That time, you know what? You got me on that one. That one was free. It's literally on the house. Whatever. I must have not made a mistake because we won anyway. I'm sick. You can't hate me, okay? Fine. Could somebody post chib in chat, please? Is that what you want? Bad. Sell me. And then you should be bought and sold because you cost 0 and sell for 1. Okay. It's us. He's learning. I can do it. I can really do it. They love me. Hold on. You're a 4-6-2-2. I'd rather have a crocodile out there. Gordo ignored the free peacock. What are you talking about? Wait, he's right behind me, isn't he? I can't believe it. We won again. Dude, all the good SAP players must be playing Marvel Snap right now. There's no other explanation for how, like, we're not getting our ass kicked every single round. We're doing so well despite not paying attention at all. Look at that. We're making money. He's sick. Don't judge me. I don't even know what I did wrong. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Infested with where I live. How to live without this emptiness. Something, you know that song from Rock Band? I'm so sick. Da 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 da. I'm so sick. Da 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 da. One of those songs you play once in Rock Band and then never again. No offense, allegedly. I would rather freeze you, make you free next time, and then honestly toss out something like this. I know it's a bit strange, but We live in a strange world. Please. Please. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No! Still 7. It's still pretty good. We live in a Twilight world. Holy cow. Are you tenant posting on purpose? Me when I have to take a shit but I'm inverted? A lot of people were saying this weekly is bad, but I gotta tell you, is actually like insanely good because everybody's bad at it. It'll be a wet cake. It's too much mucus. I apologize. That was a gross sound. That was not a sniffer. That was like a snorta. This is why I really think I saw Coney tweet a Tim the Tatman clip where Tim the Tatman says he doesn't want to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which, and I'm gonna go off on this rant like 1,000 times. Isn't this like the 5th Modern Warfare 2? I lost track of Call of Duty a long time ago. But I feel like Modern Warfare 2 came out in like 2009, and then there was like another Modern Warfare 2 in like 2015, and that was Modern Warfare 2, 3? How does that happen? It's like the Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X thing. I don't understand how it works. Anyway, long story short, he was talking about how he doesn't want to stream and have to try hard because he's going to get matched with sweats. I can understand that as a streamer. Now, as a person who's bad at games, I don't want the skill-based matchmaking to be evaporated and then force me to play against streamers so they can farm content off of me because my time is worth less than theirs. That's kind of like, I'm not paying $60 for that privilege. Regardless, he's hitting at the spirit of something that I think is definitely true, okay? Winning is fun, losing is not fun. So, the dream is, what if we just made bots that almost beat you in every game, forced you to go sicko mode, and then let you win? So you had like a 100% win rate, but you always were like, but I'm so close to losing. I had to put the team on my back in that last game to do it. When AI technology gets to that level, multiplayer games are gonna pop off, man. Oh, man. It's gonna be a dream come true. Bye, bye, bye. Ain't no lie, by the way, baby. Bye, bye, bye. That would just be single player? No, you have to be tricked into thinking that it's other people, because then it's like, I mean, beating computers is like whatever. You just beat a computer. Beating other people is like, I'm a better person than you. It hits different. It makes a difference. Not interested. I've decided I'm interested. I'm very interested. Very interested indeed. Tell that to Levy. I mean, people who play chess, they're honestly just built different. Like, that's... They got their own problems. Don't lump me in with the chess players, man. The chess players will be like, oh yeah, I paid $250 to enter a tournament this weekend. How did it go? It was great. I played 8 3-hour-long games. I got 1.5 points out of a maximum of 8. Would you do it again? Oh, in a heartbeat. Yeah. I ate at a Tim Hortons 4 times. Spent a week's paycheck getting my ass kicked by like a bunch of 9-year-olds. It was great. Looking forward. Same time next year. And the room smells like what? This is a good time for a llama. Add a llama. Sell a capybara. We gotta take what we can get. So I took what I could get. She looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, this is where, if you're editing it, you could then splice in one of those like Ava quotes from Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Hey Ava, tell us a fun fact today. Did you know that profits are the unpaid wages of the working class? Thanks, Ava. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby. What a song. One of the all-time great Canadian rock radio songs. Who says no? Me? What? This is a great song. I believe it's by Bachman Turner Overdrive. Got it memorized. Don't hit my llama. Thank you. I think we draw. They're from Winnipeg? Ah, the Slurpee capital of the world. Winnipeg. I'm going to say worth it. BTO is Canadian. B is definitely Canadian. I don't know about T or O, but B is Canadian. BTS, yep, Canadian. Smooth like margarine. Margarine's not a Canadian thing. I don't know why I'm acting like margarine's Canadian. It's trying to make outrageous claims like Canada invented margarine. He would accuse chestnuts of being lazy. My childhood was typical. Luge lessons in Rangoon. We have 7 life left? I thought this run was not going very well. I am mistaken. You know what? Just for today, you've been good. Go ahead, take one of those. Thoughts on hot salad? I don't know what, and I should have brought this up earlier. I don't know what any of this shit is. I would say like at least 75% of the shit ask my opinion on. I have no clue what it is. I just make it up. Hot salad? What the hell is hot salad? Like a hot dip or something? Is that what you're talking about? It's from Kitchen Nightmares? Listen, everybody's got some hot takes on Kitchen Nightmares. The one that I keep going back to is the episode where Gordon Ramsay gets so up in arms that there's a grilled Caesar salad and they actually grilled the lettuce leaf. I don't think that's that bad. Wrong. It's dreadful. It's horrendous. I thought it looked kind of good. I think he was just, like, it's on, Gordon Ramsay was criticizing it like the way people criticize Yorgos Lanthimos films. He was just looking at it on a superficial level and saying, this is stupid. Why is Colin Farrell talking like a robot? You gotta dig a little deeper, okay? Is the Gordo in the room with us right now? Hold on. You're not doing enough. We gotta snake this one. Pen, pineapple, apple, snake, please. No? Okay. The real problem is they didn't cut off the root. As a result, the lettuce could not have been cleaned properly. I'll give you that one, okay? Oh. I'll give you that one. Stop it! Hold on, can we live? We live. But, like, the salad doesn't look that bad. Also, like, maybe this makes me, like, a bad person or whatever. I would rather, like, a restaurant didn't serve me frozen food. However, if they serve me frozen food and I don't notice it, what mama don't know won't hurt her, as far as I'm concerned. That's on me at that point. The restaurant has owned me, and as a result, I think that that's not an indictment. If the frozen food tastes good, and I don't notice that it's frozen, who am I to say no, you know? I'm a big believer, mostly because I read about it online, I'm a big believer that probably, like, a lot of restaurants have some fucked up stuff going on in the kitchen. Maybe my, chicken parm falls on the floor or something like that, and some places still serve it to me. I'm not saying that that's the way it should be. I'm merely saying if I'm eating it and I'm like DJ Qualls and I go, it's good. You know, in Road Trip, after the French toast down the back of the pants, as long as I don't get sick, who cares? I don't even want this. I want a pineapple for you. Like, I remember we had this discussion on stream before. Because, like, I've read online, sometimes, like, a restaurant here will get closed down because they got rats in the kitchen. I read online, there's like, I work in the food industry. Every restaurant has rats in the kitchen. And then I told it to chat, and a bunch of people were like, you must live at, like, the worst... you must eat at the worst restaurants of all time. There's not rats in the kitchen of restaurants that I go to. I promise, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I think you're living in a fantasy world. I think there's rats in every single one. Well, I can't say every single one, but more rats than not rats. Like, I don't want a rat, like, in the food, unless I ordered it, which would be weird. But, like, a rat in the kitchen? Like, what? How are you supposed to... I don't even think it's, like, an indictment of the cleanliness standards of the restaurant. The rats, they're, like, they got sharp claws and teeth, and they dig and they burrow and stuff like that, where you're supposed to have, like, a permanent, like, rat bouncer or something like that that's like, you can't come in. Like, it's just, they're busy cooking the damn food. Cut them some slack. I lived. We can do this. Forget about llama scaling. We need to invest in something that's going to benefit us, like a skunk. Okay, I'll... Lioness is not what we need, but I do appreciate it. It has to be better than that. No skunk? No skunk meat? Okay, well, in this case, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to let it ride, I guess. We could take a croc next time. I don't need a level 3 llama. Look, my llama's already, like, so close to maxing. And shooting some b-ball outside of the pool. We did lose, though. Did the sickness finally catch up to you? What do you think? You're watching the stream. You don't need to tweet the weatherman to find out if it's raining outside. You could just open a window. Ooh, roll me. This, and a little bit of this. The inimitable pill bug. Let me be, wait, an upside down geek. Me when I steal your lunch money. This generation would rather tweet the weatherman than open the window. That shit is so true. But it's okay, because the last generation would rather blame the weatherman. Hey, blame the weatherman come to bring me rain and snow and come. Hey, may the weatherman come to bring me home to Lago. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Sorry. How much time we got? 24 minutes left? I can't fucking do it, man. I can't fucking do it. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. He's bringing you what? The weatherman. He's bringing you rain and snow and can bring you home to Lago. I appreciate your help in getting me to the finish line today. I couldn't have done it without you. That's not what you said last time. I think you might have heard what you wanted to hear. It's like you Freudian slipped something in there. All I said was, hey, Bay, the weatherman come to bring me rain and snow and... You see, like, they're in this lawsuit, they're trying to suppose that Ice Ice Baby and Under Pressure have, like, the same bass line. But they don't, because Ice Ice Baby goes, like, dun 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 dun, and Under Pressure goes, da dun 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 dun. Like, it's that note there that's a little different. You ever see that video? Vanilla Ice trying to say that he didn't sample Under Pressure for Ice Ice Baby? Which, by the way... Obviously he did, but like sampling is like it's a common and permissible thing. I don't think we should have to get him out on stage and have him just lie to himself and the audience simultaneously, but it is funny that he's trying to defend it. Honestly, I hate the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones don't get enough shit for taking all of the profits from the Verve's Bittersweet Symphony. Isn't it like... So Bittersweet Symphony samples the Rolling Stones song, but it's not even the original Rolling Stones recording. They're sampling an orchestral cover of the Rolling Stones. It's an orchestral performance. It's by Andrew Oldman. Is he like a rapper? It wasn't them. It was the record label. Come on. You believe that? Me cashing the checks? It wasn't me. It was YouTube. Twitch forced me to run the ads. All I want to do is ting, 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 and a chick. Ching, and take your money. Anyway, hold on. I meant to say, maybe you're right. Hot take, both the Beatles and Rolling Stones are ass. Hot take, actually, only the Rolling Stones are ass. The Beatles, incredible songwriters, performers, and also very influential. Rolling Stones, basically just four guys who make some okay music, which is fine. There's nothing like wrong with it. Well, I'm just rolling. I've caught myself in the trap of just rolling. Did I lose that last round? Somehow no. Okay. They got a couple great albums, but they've come out with like 70 albums. Like, they got less good albums than Los Campesinos, and they've been around like 10 times longer. Top 3 Beatles albums? I mean, it's got to be like The Beatles, or as normies know it, The White Album, Abbey Road, and Sgt. Pepper's. But you could take out any one of those and put in Revolver as far as I'm concerned. Don't say the best of. You can't. That's cheating. Also, when you get the best of the Beatles, you're not getting... They popularized the LP as an art form. The songs flow into one another. It's not that you can't just take it out of iTunes, buy a la carte, one song at a time like it's a buffet. They broke new ground. No Rubber Soul. I preferred the Beatles after they stopped lying about not doing drugs. Like, I know, like, a lot of people, they're like, I'm done with the Beatles after John Lennon said the Beatles are bigger than Jesus. That's, like, where I'm in. I'm like, oh, shit. This guy's This MFer spitting. What is this team? But when Kanye says the same thing, excuse me, Kanye did not say the same thing. Kanye said many different things, all of which are substantially worse than that. Pretty much there's not pretty much the same. It's not even close to the same thing. What are you talking about? The only thing John Lennon went DEFCON 3 on was war and poverty and intolerance, okay? And that's why he's Time's Man of the Century. So brave, so brave. What about Painted Black? That's one of the good Rolling Stones songs. I'll give you that one. I'm not a Rolling Stones hater. I just think they're overrated. Come on, can you give me something good? Could you give me something good? Like, best Rolling Stones songs. Beast of Burden, for sure. Gimme Shelter. Tumbling Dice. Well, really, like, I don't want to get too pitchfork on you. All of Exile on Main Street, for sure. Sympathy for the Devil, sure. A little overplayed. It's not their fault. What's that one from Guitar Hero 2? Can you hear me? Can't you hear me knocking? Yes. That's a classic, man. I honestly just feel like, if anything, and the Rolling Stones, obviously, they're not sweating it, but like, some of their songs that are most well known and get played the most on radio are actually like their worst songs. Like, I can't get no satisfaction anymore. I'm just like, you can't always get what you want. I'm just over it, man. Like Painted Black. Yeah, but Painted Black, it's got a certain je ne sais quoi on it, you know? Or Start Me Up. Also true. Who's better? Who's worse? Aerosmith or the Rolling Stones? Listen, don't ask like ridiculous questions. For all the smack I'll talk about, like the Rolling Stones in context, Aerosmith is pure ass. They've been around as long as the Rolling Stones and have like 1/10 as much good music. They got like nothing to show for it. I'm going down with 3 wins here. It's ordained. It's written in the stars. I know I've said this before, but like almost everybody knows or agrees, I should say, that Dream On is Aerosmith's best song. So why didn't Steven Tyler just sing all of the songs like Dream On instead of like singing the rest of the songs in his cool guy voice? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, you hit gold, and then you were like, he's got throat polyps. Okay, well, then I'm not gonna hate on him too much, but like every song after, well, not every song. There was like, listen, you got Dream On, like, right near the start of the career. I got my own polyps right now. Like, they made 15 years of songs right after that are like just jokes. Walk This Way, Love in an Elevator. Then they came back and they have like a couple songs that are actually like okay. Like, I feel like Crazy is not so bad. Crying is not so bad. And then in the 2000s, they just gave up. Jaded, Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Like, it just push play. Like, Love in an Elevator is fun. Yeah, if you're like 100 years old. I'm sorry. It just sounds like something my uncle would say. Like, I hop in my uncle's truck and he'd be like, check out this song. They're fucking in the elevator. My uncle's actually not a creep. I don't know why I'm phrasing it like that, but I don't like any songs that are about like fun sex. It's too easy. It's like if you wanted to make a playlist that would kill me, it would be like Love in an Elevator, Hot for Teacher, just stuff like that. Stacy's Mom. You wanna write a song about fucking? Get in the damn weeds, okay? Give me some Liz Phair, Flower, some Fucking Run or something like that. Give me some explicit shit. Give me some D'Angelo, How Does It Feel? Like, don't just be like, isn't it weird we're fucking? Isn't it weird that we're fucking here? Isn't it weird that we're fucking? Like, I want you to enter the cerebellum. Dig out some gold from the brainstem, okay? Otherwise, it's too easy. No, he can't be fucking, please. NL saying the F word. I'm ruined. Or go absolutely insane. Like that 303 song where he says, you can catch me in a three-way while I'm on the freeway. Like, that's crazy. Just, if you're going to make up a story and then turn it into a song, don't be like, we fucked in an elevator. We fucked in an emergency stairwell or something like that. Don't do that. Make up something ridiculous. Say like you had sex on the Titanic or something like that. It happened, I was there. I wanna pet you like an animal. I wanna touch you on the outside. Please bring me closer to dog. All-time great tweet for sure. What do you mean on the Titanic? Just like people make you got no creativity. People lie in songs all the time. Just make it up. Write a song from the perspective of Kate Winslet getting boned by Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic. You think the main songwriter of Slint is a real vampire? He's literally just Don, a man. How many wins did we get that time? I think we got 4. I think that was a 4-piece. There's a 5-piece. New screen. 5-piece. No, T-Pain really did have sex with that mermaid, though. The Lonely Island was there. I don't know much about the Bloodhound Gang because you're asking me about Bad Touch. But weirdly enough, I did look up the lead singer on Twitter like 2 weeks ago. And I love that he's literally just like an old guy now. Like, he's not like trying to live rock and roll dreams into his 50s and 60s. He's literally just like wearing a hat and putting on like a tucked in polo shirt and going to Phillies games and stuff like that. That's kind of sick. I kind of love that for him. Please watch Ozzy Osbourne Listerine strip 40-second video on YouTube. Okay, let's see if my YouTube's working. It wasn't working earlier today. Ozzy Osbourne Listerine strip.
Taste this. No, I don't want to taste.
It's not. I'm sorry to tell you, my YouTube is not working. Maybe it'll work in Microsoft Edge. Is this Chrome's Last Dance?
Taste this.
No, there. What is
Go
it?
on.
I don't want to taste this.
Yes, you do.
What is it?
Taste it.
What is it? Cyanide?
No, taste it.
What
It's gum. It's a new gum.
You're winding me up.
No, just taste it.
It's a fucking stamp. Nothing there.
Do you like it?
Fucking crap, it disappeared.
Just meant to freshen your mouth.
It's not gum, then you lied to me.
Well, I wanted you to try it.
Fucking horrible.
I don't like it.
Oh, thanks a lot, you cunt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That video is so good. Oh. That's what's great about the Osbournes as a show. Is that he's sorry. He's literally like, as a rock star, he's known as the Prince of Darkness. But when you watch him like in his house, he's literally just like a dude. He's just walking around in like pajama pants all day, like puttering around the house, doing nothing, making sandwiches and stuff like that, being confused by modern culture. It's so good. It's really good. It's a fantastic clip. I love it. I've been watching it for years. Oh, it's so good. It's fucking horrible. It's raw. I think you're winding me up. When do we get level 3 loyal chinchilla? I'll have you know, Happy Gilmore accomplished that feat. Not but on the first run today. And we got a 10-piece on it. The sheer, like, the betrayal in his voice when he says, "You lied to me." Oh, man. That's good stuff. Yeah, give me a badger. It's that kind of day. It's the last run of the day, you're giving me a badger. I have not seen Ozzy Osbourne being addicted to Chipotle burritos. Sounds very humorous, though. Honestly, sounds like the kind of thing that'd be right up my alley. Front badger goes hard? Yeah, but what do I kill to enable that? Moth? Okay. You sold me. Who cares? Just do it. You know what? That's compelling reasoning. Let's do it. Myself, in Minecraft? What? This is not Chib PFFT, okay? We don't talk about that kind of stuff here. Hit me with one of these. Roll me. Need to find something compelling. See, it worked out fine. That's true. On the other hand, I'm not sure it had anything to do with it. On the other hand, good point. What am I doing here? What's wrong with me? You tried to put a badger on top of a chinchilla? Might as well set it up like this. My man needs a nap. I'll tell you, I was like, I'm going to record some more videos after the stream. Not today. I'm going to eat a sandwich. I'm going to lay down on the couch. You got me, you piece of junk. Wait a minute, but you got a badger of your own. Ah! Level 3 loyal chinchilla again? What would Ozzy do? Honestly, I think it's honestly what Ozzy would do. Mouth, by the way, hello. Have you ever seen this clip? Ozzy Osbourne Listerine strip?
No,
Bro, it doesn't work in Chrome. I gotta disable like every extension. Go load up my... Turn off all extensions forever. Okay, reload it. Close this up. Refresh this.
Taste this.
No, I don't want to taste it.
Bro, I'm telling you, if one pass is the extension that's breaking it, if YouTube or one pass have to go, it's YouTube. I'm sorry to say. Okay, I'm opening Microsoft Edge again. Mouth, have you ever seen this video? Ozzy Osbourne eats a Listerine strip.
No, I don't want to taste it.
Yes, you do.
What is it?
Taste it.
What is it? Cyanide?
No, taste it.
What
It's gum. It's a new gum.
You're winding me up.
No.
I would love to see a word cloud of an Osbourne episode. I'm pretty sure that it's just like the biggest word in the word cloud would be woda woda woda.
Taste it.
It's a fucking stamp. Nothing there.
Do you like it?
Fucking crap, it disappeared.
It's just meant to freshen your mouth.
It's not gum, then you lied to me.
Well, I wanted you to try.
Fucking horrible.
Oh, it's so good. And dude, I paused it on a frame. He looks like he's in like the most physical pain and mental anguish that a person could be in their entire life. His face is like,
It's fucking horrible.
oh man. Screenshot it. It could have been Gordon too. Okay, after the stream, I can make it so. I don't know what I'm doing here. This seems bad. This seems... I think I'm going down, man. And I do not think I'm going down swinging. Why aren't you leveling your loyal chinchilla? Is it max level? Haven't you seen the Sean Connery memes? Once you're at max level, you stop leveling? No? Okay. Would love your thoughts on this. Fair enough. You gotta put the badger on the end. I was recently informed... That's not a good poodle team. That front badger is the meta. Why would someone do that? Just go on the internet and lie. Oh, please. The only way she could have a contribution to the scientific community is if they resume sending chimps into outer space. Thanks, you just made my team insanely good and not at all bad. I really appreciate it. Bazinga. By me? I'm not going penguin. You know why? Because it's like, it's almost quitting time. We might as well. Oh, look, dude! When you buy a pill, the animal starts sweating. Is it like any animal with a faint trigger starts to sweat? Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, sorry. That is great. I'm gonna pop you down. Something like that. Yeah, something like, yeah. Badger be like, I'm taking all these dudes out with me. True. Hedgehog be like, come on, hit me. Come on, I want you to hit me. Come on, hit me. I want you. Come on, I want you to hit me. Come on, hit me. I want you to hit me. I'm gonna get 2 wins. Should have pivoted to Zoms. We started so well this week. I couldn't tell you shit about this weekly. I could tell you a lot about Liz Fair, though. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No! To a snail? What about Liz Truss? Does she have the Midas Trust, but she trusted too much?